Welcome back to another live stream on the internet. In today's live stream, I am a potato farmer in Minecraft. And you know how potato farming in Minecraft works. You get 1 in 100 chance of getting a poisonous potato. Oh no, these items are useless, they just poison you, they only give you 2 hunger points, and so your game is ruined when you get them. But what if it was possible to beat Minecraft while only eating them? Well, it sounds entirely ludicrous and impossible, but I think it'd be a fun little challenge to attempt today. So hi everyone, how's it going? It's your boy ibxtoycat, and welcome back to another live stream on the internet. I'm excited for this one, honestly, all things considered. Mostly because I get to farm potatoes as a major part of a Minecraft, you know, like, not speedrun, but like Minecraft actual run of the game. Which isn't something you get to do all the time. It's not something most people get to do all the time, and it's fun. It's good to see you, Jacqueline Smith. Good to see you, Kate. Good to see you, Clover Liam 16. Also, Rue, again, how's it going? I just like the thing that food is made out of. Lapis Lazuli, Mady Whalen. Good to see everyone. Hope you're having a wonderful Thursday evening. I am having a Thursday evening. You'll be pleased to know it is in fact Thursday where I live too. I am gonna actually take some coal from this village because I wanna. I guess I was gonna say I need to smelt up some of the regular potatoes. Yeah, I guess from when the run begins is when I have to start being cautious of what I oh god. That's when I have to start being cautious of what I use. So with that in mind, okay, I'm gonna try and find. Okay, there's a village over there. Perfect. You need a village to find potatoes, or it's the easiest way to find a large number of potatoes. And today's run, I think we're actually going to back out and go back in and make sure that we do it with a higher... We're going to need a lot of potatoes. Because if we want to get enough poisonous potatoes to actually survive on, we're going to need thousands of potatoes relatively quickly. And I just don't know how... I guess realistically, we just won't eat for a long time until we have enough poisonous potatoes. But yeah, we don't need to kill cows. No need for that. We could probably get some sugar canes. We can make enchanted stuff if we're farming around anyway. And yeah, let's do this. Exactly 1 week till Thanksgiving, says Jace Anderson. I never have any good conception of when Thanksgiving is. Like, it's an American holiday that just kind of sneaks up every year, and it's like, oh yeah, well, there wasn't enough time between, you know, Halloween and Christmas, so Americans invented a holiday, something that, and like, it's one of those like holidays that people get like fun about, and they start debating. You know, why don't we debate Halloween? Why don't we go, ooh, is Halloween real? You ever consider that? You ever consider that we're genociding the you know, the spooky weens? You know, like all of that candy is a genocide against. Honestly, there probably is some fun stat you can run of like, yeah, if by giving people sugary sweets. So yeah, we're gonna get enough to make a hoe. Do we need a hoe actually? I guess at some point we need a hoe. I'm gonna make an axe, actually. That's my plan. Because I'm gonna have to kill the golem as well as chop down some trees and some stuff. Yeah, I think a bucket's gonna be really, really useful for this task, so... ideally a bucket and an iron hoe, just to be fun. Actually, you know what? The iron hoe is a bad use of... Oh god, why do I always do this? I cannot afford to be hit as badly as he is going to hit me. So we run over here, and then we dig down, and then we don't die. Look how well I timed that. What will you do with the hoe, says Scoopsky Cat? Farm potatoes, of course. Yeah, so okay, realistically speaking, the easiest way to do this is you just go, well, you don't need to eat poisonous potatoes to survive. But again, this is one of those meme runs where we're not going entirely logically. We're going with a little bit of fun too, don't you worry. So here you can see, oh no, wait, is there no potatoes in this village? Is my run over before it began? I hope not. Hi Toycat, I might skip work because Pokemon. What about you? You know what? I believe when you know, when you're applying to get a day off, you just have to fill the little box out that explains the reason why with Pokemon, and then everyone's like, okay, yep, no, that adds up. That does entirely make sense. If you do that, they give you a pass. If I'm not mistaken, So yeah, there is no potatoes in this village. There is a lot of carrots, but there's no poisonous carrots in Minecraft. And so, we can grab beds as well. But if we want potatoes, we need to find another village. That is what Minecraft has politely told us. And that's fine, I guess. So our food is going to go very short. In very short supply. It will be soon. We're going to pray we see another village, but it's not looking likely. Also, thank you so much, Sand Marble, for becoming... Wait, Marble. I'm sorry, you're not Sand Marble. Thank you for becoming the 371st channel member. Welcome to the Cool Cat Club. I lobby for moldy carrots. Honestly, poison potatoes are one of those weird features. Oh man, I have to turn down all these golden carrots. I can wear the armor and I can use the hoe, which is honestly actually incredible. This is going to be so useful early on, having fortune free. We got a little bit of iron, and then we got a equivalent gold helmet. And okay, so we've got gold armor, so no piglins will attack me while we farm potatoes. Should we farm potatoes in the Nether? I wish you could have water in the Nether just so we could farm potatoes there. But you cannot, so that's sad. Instead, we run and we pray for a village. Fortune works on potatoes, I think, says Nick Joe. I believe it. I never know what fortune works and doesn't work on in terms of tools. Like, can you use a fortune pickaxe on potatoes? I think so. It does, but I don't think it works on poison potatoes. But we need to get enough potatoes to be able to farm poison potatoes, right? Because if it's a 1 in 100 chance, it might be 1 in 50 or 1 in 40, but I think it's 1 in 100. Then we need to farm thousands of potatoes. We need to have a ludicrous potato farm. Please tell me these are potatoes. Okay, so we're going to do this. So, just to confirm, break potatoes with fortune pickaxe, get 6 potatoes. Break it with fist, get 4 potatoes. Break it with fortune pickaxe, get 7. Break with fist, get 3. So we break all of these. Nice and easy.
Welcome to all new wives and wild speedrun ideas.
Thank you very much, David Solomano. Good to see you. And indeed, I felt like most people are like, yeah, how about we beat Minecraft slightly faster than before? And it's like, yes, that is what I want to see. Well, I'm just over here like, what if we did it, but like, for some reason, oh man, there's so much food we're turning down. Oh wait, we get our first poisonous potato? We did, chat, we did. We got one. We got one. Look at that. Heck yeah. Oh, we are in the money. We've also got a lava pit, so we can go to the Nether. We're not going to find any poisoned potatoes there, so I don't think it's actually worth doing, however. But the idea, you know, it's nice. So now I'm going to make a stone hoe, and I'm going to make a big old potato farm. So we're going to try and find the best terrain to make the farm on. Again, this is all about efficiency, I think. We're going to start on the hill, and we're going to build slowly off it towards here and towards that water. We're going to make it, what, like 8 wide, 2 wide, 3 wide? I don't even know. We're going to build a farm for potatoes. So we're going to use... Yeah, we'll start up here, have 8 in a row, and then move downwards. And then we need to fill a bucket with... Yeah, this is going to be great. Trust me, everyone. If you don't see the greatness yet, then you're just not looking hard enough. So now we make a crafting table, as well as a ton more of that. We'll leave that, I don't know, in the tree. Simple. Then we make a stone hoe, just because I feel a bit weird using this one, and we make a bucket. We need that bucket quite badly for the future sugarcane farm too, but most importantly that. So now we... Ooh, Christ. Now what we're going to do is we're going to plant down our potatoes. Oh, if we get bone meal, we can make the farm work way better. So we need to... Okay, wait, we only need to do 8 blocks in a row. So from... Let's remove this block to keep things simple. In fact, actually, yeah, it's probably smart of us to remove quite a few blocks. So let's make a shovel now. If you don't know what I'm going for yet, just trust me when I say this is all gonna work out. Replace the village crops, surely, says Fazdal. I think that's smart, but I want to have a more automatic farm than just village farm. So that's what I'm working on. Steal the composter. Yeah, I think take all of the regular crops and put them in a composter is definitely the game plan in the long run here. Yeah, I think... Yeah, no, okay, wait. So we now make a shovel. Trust me when I say I've thought this through thoroughly. We'll make an iron shovel even. No, we'll just make a stone one. Because now what we can do is we can remove some of this dirt here. I don't know what I just did. I don't know why. Okay, fine. Be like that, Minecraft. We remove some of these blocks, which I just weighted my hoe on. And then we hoe another 8 blocks here. We fill them with potatoes as we go. Oh, Christ, please don't do that to me. We fill them with potatoes as we go. And then when we hit the next batch of these, so ho. Wait, it has to be 7 in a row because water has to flow 7 at a time. So 6, 7, and then we dig down. And then we go another 7 blocks. And then by the end of this, it all makes sense. Trust me when I say it's not looking like it makes sense now, chat, but it is all going to make sense. Just trust me when I say that it is in fact true. I see what's happening, says Diluted Dante. I'm glad you see it. I worry I'm looking a bit like a rambling madman. And to be fair, in some healthy portion of my live streams, that is true. So yeah, now we're going to replace some of this wheat over here with sugarcane. You can't. We have to trample it first, huh? There we go. 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 And now we've got a little sugarcane farm going. This will kind of just run in parallel, so we can do some enchantment or something later. I mean, if we got the time, might as well do 2 things at once. Toycat is a rambly madman, says KitKat. You know, I take offense, but I do agree that is. Wait, I take offense. Okay, I have now. See, I am basically hilarious. Also, 3 potatoes, then a desert well, and then 3 more potatoes. McBella78, I've never agreed more with a political statement than with yours. Drink milk after eating the potatoes. Oh, yeah, there you go. Eat 10 potatoes, drink some milk. Yeah, that's drinking, that's not eating, right? We found the loophole. We found the loophole. So there's a creeper here, and I'm going to bring the creeper with me as a bit of excavation work. Actually, I don't think I need to excavate. I guess I just need some dirt blocks. We'll just bring them to the church. This is okay, right? Letting an explosion happen right next to a religious building. I don't see any issues with it. Perfect. Got some dirt that I need. Throw my fence down. And let's go. Let's do this. Also, Mountain Man says it's time to listen to Toycat play Minecraft while I play Minecraft. Mojang needs to add a recipe to make carrot cake. I totally agree. Why are we limited to one type of cake? Why does Mojang think that we are so terribly inclined that we do not deserve this? Also, McBella78, thank you very much for the $7 tip. You know, that's a lucky number, some people say. In some cultures, 7 is considered lucky. You know, whenever I hear something like, oh yeah, in Asian cultures, the number 4 is unlucky. I'm like, well, that's dumb, you know? And like apartment buildings won't have a 4th floor. Is it 4th? It might be 8. Cause like, oh yeah, we want to be able to sell these to Chinese investors. And, like, I think it's all of Asia. It's not just China. But my point is like, I always hear that and I'm like, well, that's just dumb. That's just being stupid is what that is. But then like when you see the amount of like lucky number stuff that people do in the West, it's like, oh no, everyone is this stupid. It's just sometimes we're good at pretending, huh? Okay, and then we're gonna start stacking up for this next layer. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then this is where it begins. This is where the potato magic happens. And yeah, so we've got a healthy number of potatoes planted now. Obviously my next plan, because I've only got 1 spare potato, I can watch them grow all day, and maybe we should do that. Chat, do you want to see that for the rest of the live stream? Toycat watches. No! Potatoes grow. It's a good thing they hadn't had any growth yet. Do you know in Toycat culture, it's fine to the unusual? Yeah, I saw someone say recently something, I don't know why it stuck with me, but I got a comment that said something along the lines of like, the things that used to be considered like weird, nerdy subcultures are now like, ow. Man, I hate how bad it hurts to cut. I sneezed and it hurt me so bad yesterday. Like imagine, why do I have muscles that can hurt when I sneeze, but then for some reason it's still worth activating them? I don't understand. So we're gonna make ourselves a little nether portal right here. I don't know how that even happened actually. Make ourselves a little nether portal. Easy enough. I have a shovel. I don't know why I would do it without one. Boom. Nice and simple. Oh, no. Okay, it's fine. It still worked out. Make the everything. And then we go. Yeah, look at me. I am going to the Nether in 3 to 5 business days. Yeah, okay. I'm very confused by the human body sometimes when it's like, yeah, so we engineered this system that just kind of sucks all of the time. Okay, we finally hit starvation point, which is when we should start considering eating these poisonous potatoes. But again, when we're in other dimensions, we have to be much more tactical about it. So we're going to make sure we don't do that anytime too soon. Okay, next plan is to take all of the crops that exist naturally in the village. So all of the seed... Oh, wait, no. Let's use fortune on all of this stuff. And that way we get a ton of seeds. Look how many seeds I have. And then we can throw those seeds in a composter. We have to throw a lot of them in there. And then we get bone meal. I think we're going to stay up tonight just so we can kill skeletons because it's a better way of getting bone meal. But still, look at this. I literally just stole villager stuff, and now I have 3 bone meal, which is enough to make a few more potatoes, if I'm not mistaken. So let's run over there, or walk over. Can you bake a poisonous potato? I think you should be able to. I think Minecraft should admit that we're not all cooking savants, right? Is that a finished potato? I genuinely can't tell, chat. Are my potatoes done? I'm not sure. You use regeneration potions after the Nether to eliminate potatoes as an item. Yeah, I think that's a common suggestion of just like, what if you just didn't potatoes? No. Okay, thank you, chat. Thievery of Toycat. Pro tip: did you know you can just steal things that you want, and that way you don't have to pay for them because you've stolen them? There might be some smarts in growing carrots, actually, just so that we can later take those same carrots and turn them into more bone meal. See, we're bone meal farming at this point, but I do actually think it's smart. Everyone eats potatoes. Soy cat poison. Yeah, I think the non-poisonous potatoes are just there to distract you from what is clearly the superior choice. Superior in every way. All these potatoes have grown a tiny bit. Okay, wonderful. Now we kill the golem. Place some more carrots. Just gotta make sure we get something from this. Just use the potatoes in the composter. But again, we need to use the potatoes to get more potatoes so we can potentially get poisonous potatoes. Again, actually getting poison potatoes in a large number is a surprisingly hard task, as it so turns out. Oh, there we go. What about this challenge, but instead of poisonous potatoes, it's spider eyes, says Frank Walker from National Tiles. Is your name Frank Walker from National Tiles like a bit, or I'm not sure what it is, but appreciate it, I guess. Not being a true Minecraft player and not knowing when crops are grown. You know what? It's true. I'm a disappointment to myself and everyone around me. Oh, let's plant the rest of the carrots here. Let's do it. Look at that. Yeah. I'm gonna use up all the carrots when we're done. But now we've got a sustainable source of these. And then this is like, we're gonna fill this up entirely too. Just to get the most out of it. Get one more bone meal. Actually, let's throw in some, oh, you can't. Oh, you can, perfect. Should we go potato chasing just for that reason? And then we take the composter with us. And now we've got free oh, wait, do you see that over there? There's a potato. Did someone tread on my crops? Someone better not have tread on my crops. You better believe I'm not happy with that. And so yeah, now we've got a foolproof method to farm potatoes into bigger things. Just to confirm, that is a finished potato. This is not a finished potato. When we harvest the finished potato, we get so many more potatoes that we can then harvest into more potatoes, and it's a pyramid scheme going all the way down. And that's the beauty, right? That's the beauty. So 2 more, and then 2 more, and then so on and so forth. Perfect. Okay, so hey, you can automate composters with 2 hoppers and 1 for 2 chests if you want to, only trying to make life easier. You know, that's a good idea. I killed the golem, I've got 4 iron. It can't be that hard to get, what is it, 3 more iron or 1 more iron? Let's make a hopper, yeah. I think I'm gonna need one later anyway for the collection point for all these potatoes. And we've got some spare time. Let's make a hopper so we can automate our process here. So, also we could use a water bucket to get rid of all of these flowers and throw them into one. Okay, so I need iron. Wait, is this a second blacksmith chest? I think it is, right? Oh, 2 diamonds. Got a diamond sword. That's nice. Got some apple. I've got a saddle. Can use that somewhere or other. Okay, so I'm not going to eat my first poisonous potato yet because I don't want to lose all of my health. But what I do want to do is kind of dig below here until we get to iron. Shouldn't be too hard to do. I say shouldn't be. Yeah, I should have taken the coal in the initial cave. I was thinking to myself, like, well, I'm not going to need all of this coal. And you know what I did? I did. I did need the cave. So I can't water the potatoes. Oh, yeah, that is my next major plan, don't worry. I intend to water those potatoes. Wanted to say thanks for telling me not to drop out of art school a couple of years ago. Now I'm graduating this spring to become a teacher. Oh no, the person... Wait, yeah, no, wait. Yeah, I think it was good. I think I was about to be like, oh, we're getting another German man from the 1940s again. But I realized he did drop out of school. I mean, yeah, he dropped out of school. And so really, by comparison, you're better than, at least when it comes to following your academic goals, you are better than Mr. H-Man from the 1940s. Good job. Proud of you. Keep it up. Okay, so now we want to put some water under these crops. It's going to be easier said than done. But that's... I think we should have placed this down afterwards. Yeah, for over here, we can do that quite easily. We can just place water over here. And then it flows... Oh, down there, apparently. And then we place 2 blocks there. And then we place a hole over there. And we let it flow
What's
in.
your favorite way to eat potatoes?
Hey.
Also, I'm still anxiously waiting for the time splitter stream. Haha.
You know, I looked into it, and apparently the best way to play time splitters on a modern computer is you just... okay, I'm going to make a diamond sword. I'm actually going to do it. Apparently the best way to play time splitters on a modern computer is just to emulate it on a Dolphin, right? And so I genuinely may just do that. Maybe. I don't think you meant to admit when you do the heinous crime of emulation, though. So who knows what I'll be doing or when. I certainly don't. Okay, now we want to make a chest. So yeah, we want to make a chest for the hopper. Poisonous jacket potatoes should be a thing. I wonder if they're... Oh wait, no, they wouldn't be. That's you saying you need to cook them. I agree. That just so we can make our references about our superior British knowledge. That is the real reason anything should be done. Okay, so now we put the hoppers down, the composter down over, like, I don't know, here. And then we put the hopper down right next to it. Okay, so I'm actually, oh god, they're doing a lot of damage to me, huh? I was already at half, right, okay, it's fine. So as long as nothing spawns on my crops, which I should stop using some of that coal that I did not get, we want to put that up, put that down. There we go. Look at this. I now have a way to turn seeds. Oh no, is this one of those Java exclusive features? Oh no. Did you lie to me, chat? Did you lie to me? I'm heartbroken. I don't think I'll ever get over this, honestly. Okay, so now we need to find I guess I should make some charcoal, right? So I can light some things up. Or I could just take torches from the rest of the village. Or I could just place lava. As we all know, the best way to do things. So yeah, there's no iron golem to defend the villages anymore. I guess I don't really need the villages though, so problem solved. Also, yeah, my favorite way to eat potatoes. I think you're lying if you don't say this, or you've forgotten the answer, or how the question's meant to be answered. But my favorite way to eat potatoes is fries. Like, whose isn't? Who doesn't love fries? The answer is no one doesn't fries. Because everyone loves fries. Oh, also we missed some vegetables in the corner of the village. We're not gonna bother replanting these. We're just gonna take them. Get up on our game here. See that you know the rule where every time you're looking for a mob, it's so hard to find.
Howdy, toy cat.
Hey.
I suggest chopping down trees and tossing the saplings in the composter. I wish we could throw eggs in the composter. Here is your allowance.
I have a compost bin now because I live in London and apparently that's a fun, trendy thing that the council will actually collect from you. And I did throw eggs in there today, and they're eventually going to turn into what? Like, I don't know what they eventually turn into. It eventually turns into soil, no, fertilizer, which goes on the soil and makes our food work. So really, Toycat is saving the day again with his ingenious not inventions, his ingenious ability to function in the most basic manner in society. You're welcome. There's not been a single skeleton, right? Can we all confirm Minecraft's most annoying mob took a day off when I needed bone meal? We can all confirm that, right? Do. Thank you so much, Spookgeist. Put the hopper on top of the composter. Okay, that makes sense. That is a good idea. That is smarter than what I've been doing. Okay, so we've got our first skeleton. Apparently, finding skeletons is harder than it seems. Oh, I'm actually gonna die to the skeleton. Yeah, I gotta be cautious. Okay, so we're gonna hide behind some blocks of some form. I don't know what blocks we can use. Also, Jess Slimmer, thank you for 2 years of membership. That is absolutely nutty to see. Okay. No. Okay, we got our bones. We really can't risk more of those. As fun as that was. So we're just gonna go harvest some flowers. There's so many flowers these days. Harvest them all. And then let's go back. You could, hear me out, go to sleep. But I want skeleton bones, Lizzie, yes. I want skeleton bones. No, yeah, if we go to sleep now, some skeletons will have no doubt spawned somewhere. And we can use those as our example. Craft a shield, you need it so much. No, I will never craft a shield. Besides when I do. But other than that, it's all fine. Also, thank you, Shiny Cat, for the $5 tip. Gonna go to sleep in the bed. Hope no creeper walks in the day. And we're great. Fortune 3 on the big flowers gets you around 7 of that flower, and you can repeat and do it again. Oh, yeah, I forgot about the fact that you can, like, infinite flower if it's a big flower, which is, you know, it seems unrealistic, but it is an infinite cycle. So, yeah, apparently if we place the hopper on top of the composter, Spookgeist reckons it works. And you know what? Who am I to disagree with Spookgeist? That is my question. So, right now, we're gonna choppity-chop the composter. I mean, this. And then we're gonna throw it in to this. It's weird that it only works on the top. I guess it makes sense, logically speaking. Oh, it does work. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. So, yeah, it just... Where does it all... Oh, you have to manually empty it yourself, though. So it's semi-automatic. It's something. It's something. And then we combine this with the free bone meal we got from the skeleton. And now we can start planting even more potatoes. Again, they'd grow faster if we had the water underneath them. Don't worry, it's happening. There we go. A little bit slow. Only 4 from that. Wow. How disappointing. But yeah, in either case, we're all good to go. Place another one over here. And these are going to be all properly fertilized or whatever. Actually, is that correct? No, it has to go on the block next to them, I think, right? We have to... Yeah, we're going to have, like, right next to them, like, a pathway for water to follow. That's actually going to be better, easier. Also, subs, says Shiny Cat. I agree with the subscribe idea. What a great one that is. And then that means we have to have blocks here that perfectly match that. Okay, that's easy to do. We can do that now. We're a little bit low on health, some would say. Others would say that things are perfectly fine. So working out who's correct is a bit of a tricky one right here. Okay, so now starting over here, just keep things simple. We place blocks wherever they are needed. Remove remove one over here at least, and then place some over here, and then good things happen. Perfect. Shout me owl, says Shiny Cat. Shout out to Shiny Cat. Did you miss that? You know what? Thank you very much, Shiny Cat. Really appreciate the tips. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. That is an important thing that you are doing. You need to eat, says someone. You know what? If I eat, what do you think is gonna happen? Ooh, these look weird. What do you think happens when I eat, chat? What do you think happens? Do you want a demonstration? I mean, I feel like that's what you're going for, actually. So now we take the water. We should make an infinite source, but we'll do it in a minute. For now, let's just make all of our crops work correctly. So it goes there, it flows down, and all of this should get watered as it goes. Oh yeah, that's satisfying to watch. Oh, that's good. And then it goes in the hole. Not quite where I was aiming for it to go. But sure, it does. Oh, there's a cave down here. Oh, with some water in it. How nice. Probably nothing else of note. A glow squid. Okay, that's nice. Oh, and some coal. Perfect. Now I can place some torches. Only a 60% chance it poisons you, says Michael D. What do you reckon, chat? Should we eat a poisonous potato even though it has a 60% chance of poisoning me? Or do we not eat the poisonous potato? Again, I think we should wait till we have more poisonous potatoes. But I mean, maybe you disagree. Maybe you think that that's a coward's way out. Which I totally understand. Murder the glow squid. It's what the Iceologer would have wanted, says Darcy. Hey, thank you to Zeng for becoming a channel member. Welcome to the Cool Cat Club. See, that was good. That was perfectly timed. Okay, so I'm going to find a big flower, and then we're going to infinitely compost it. That is my new strategy. We obviously need to have some actual dirt blocks for everything to work off. But otherwise... yeah, this is going solidly. Now we can start placing all of the things up here, including, of course, in some places too wide. And yeah, this is wonderful. This is exactly what I want in the world. And now all of the crops are going to grow much faster, which is going to help. At some point, we'll hit the critical mass where our poisonous potato counter will only go up. It'll be real nice. This is enjoyable. Watching the game just automatically compost for me. I've gotta say, it does bring me some joy. So yeah, the smartest way to use these is on the crops that are already the most grown. So that, for instance, perfect placement. Get myself a ton of potatoes. And then these are slightly grown, so all the way to the max. There we go. And now, look, we have 14 more potatoes. I wonder how long until we get a second one. Place a hopper under the composter to make it automatic. Ah, a second hopper for the composter machinery. I can't believe I've never done hopper composter before. I mean, like, I actually can believe it because it's a very useless piece of tech. But yeah, being fully automatic is definitely a better idea than semi-automatic. So, you think I can... Also, Dilute Dante says, if you found the potato on a train station floor, you'd have eaten it by now.
Trying to get my Christmas merch before it's not available. Can't find it on Streamlabs. Did it change?
Yeah, no, so Streamlabs, okay, let me tell you a funny story. It's unrelated to the whole drama Streamlabs been having in the last day, don't worry. But yeah, to the merch store, they switched it, so you need to have a paid subscription for the merch store. And I had a paid subscription, and so it wasn't a big deal. But then it ran out, and I figured, why let this expire? It's not doing anything for me. But then they figured, but now you can't use your merch store unless you pay us. And I'm vaguely looking at alternatives to Streamlabs right now. Who knows why? And yeah, Streamlabs immoral, says Kai Rudolph. Yeah, Streamlabs is in a whole bunch of trouble, huh? Here's an interesting discussion, at least in my opinion. So Streamlabs have, like, to me specifically, besides their, like, COVID pretending excuse, like, we can't make merch because blah, 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 like, ignoring that. Outside of their COVID response, or rather lack of... Oh, wait, okay, we got some big trees over there, perfect. The company, like, the people I've spoken to for Streamlabs have been so good to me. Like, they've just made things for me for free and said, yeah, just, like, if you use our product, that'll be fine. They've been surprisingly good, like, as, you know, like, and, like, I've never had an issue of anyone, like, going for any of the customer-facing things, but they're terrible to other companies, right? Streamlabs, they, if you don't know, you know, there's no way than stole. They basically admitted they stole too. They stole some, like, they stole lots of things from lots of people, funnily enough. And so it's like, yeah, that, and though, obviously, we can be like, oh, it doesn't hurt when you steal from corporations. No, like, there's people they're smaller projects that they were stealing for. It actually is a very bad thing, in my opinion. And so there's an interesting thing, like, should I care about what's happening publicly? Use it as an opportunity to be like, yeah, I actually don't even like this company. Or do I, ooh, the stone hoe is very close to dead right now. Or do you think it's actually better to be like, well, I work with the, I think basing your relationships, I know it's a tricky decision to make, right? I think maybe not for most people, but it is for me. It is a hard thing to properly work out, I guess. Okay, so now what we do is we go salmon for bones. Oh yeah, big bone salmons. That's what I should have done. You're right. That was the big money move that I have somehow missed. Okay, so we now got 13 bone meal. We're gonna throw half of the peonies in there, just to see the value we get. Oh my god, those turn into a lot. Okay, so we should have done that all along. Truth be told, that's what I'm learning from this. Grow all of these into big potatoes. So that way we can make more big potatoes. Yeah, we're gonna very quickly. Honestly, having this fortune-free hoe has made my life a million times easier than it otherwise would have been. Because now we have all of the plants in the world. So the big holding back factor now is getting dirt. How do we get a lot of dirt easily? There's a question, I think. So for now, let's do the easy thing. Let's switch these two items, and let's what's a fast way to do this? Like, I guess we could place 20 in a row, and then we could get rid of them all, and then place another batch, and then we get rid of them all. It feels weird that fortune works this way, but you know what? It does work this way, and so we're using it. Grow more peonies with bone meal. I don't think we need to, right? I think we got an infinite supply already basically worked out right here. Oh yeah, look at the glory. And it doesn't use any durability of the hoe. I think that's the balancing change they probably should make. Like, feels like it should be using some of that. And now we watch the bone meal roll then.
Eat the tater, Andrew.
Eat the tater. You know what? I mean, how can I argue with a comment so nicely worded? Okay, 60% chance of poison. Oh no. No. Okay, well. Was it worth it, chat? Was the potato worth it? I disagree with the very nature of that as an idea. Oh god. Okay, there's no golem, it's fine. So yeah, here's where we're at right now. Got another 10 bone meal. So yeah, bone meal is sorted as a problem for a while, basically. That's how I would describe this. We've got potatoes going very far. Now we just need to make the potatoes. Now we just need to make the dirt on which the potato will rest. So I think, honestly, a diamond shovel would have been smart. But in the absence of that, we can make an iron shovel. Just because we're going to be going for a lot of this, I guess, in the end. So make some sticks, make an iron shovel. And after the stone shovel dies, we'll use that. We'll make a little subterranean layer under this stuff, maybe. Or maybe we'll just flatten more terrain to the right here. I think that's smart too. Just flatten some terrain. Make everything good. Why does the hoe not lose durability? Yeah, that's it. That's my question. I don't understand the answer. But honestly, does anyone understand anything? That's my strong argument and counterpoint. So yeah, we're gonna hoe up all of this ground. We do not have enough for a. We'll make an iron hoe, whatever. We deserve an iron hoe, I would argue. Let's have one, and now let's go. A single water bucket can do soil max of 4. My game disagrees with you. One water bucket has done all of this. So I think that you live in a different world than the real world. Or you're trying to say that it can only do 4 blocks away from the water. I think that's possibly true based on the village design. I was a member before, but was removed during the changes you made. I'm back, though. Glad to see all of the crazy oversized builds, lol. Here's your token tax. Oh, thank you so much for rejoining as a member. It's been a while since that whole debacle. You have no idea the amount of like hatred and vitriol there was of like, I would like to have the benefits of something, but also I would not like to pay. You know, like, I feel like this is perfect. You know, like, how dare you want money in exchange for services, you monster. That is not how anything works. No, no, no. I think my hamster likes your voice. He just came up as slumber when I came on, says Jake. I have heard before that hamsters like Toycat streams. That is a verifiable fact. Also, look, now our hunger's gone and we're on half a heart. We're one very minor mistake away from death. Is that what you wanted, chat? Is that what you wanted so bad? Oh, wrong hoe. Yeah, this is the way to get bone meal. This is like the way. It just works so effectively. Now we're gonna start mining underneath, I guess. Oh, we shouldn't mine under here. We'll mine like under here. There we go. And isn't paying money the whole point, says Some would say that the point is that you are choosing to support on a monthly basis using your... But some would say no. It's all about getting a green name, screw everything else. Which again, I actually do appreciate that like some people see it as just a product and that's all it is to them. I'm like, yeah, sure, that's fine. I think like with everything, some people feel like deep attachments to things and some people have like very surface level connections. And that's not always like a terrible tragedy we have to undo. I don't know. You're basically one toe stub away from death, says Gerald K. I am basically one toe stub away from death. It is correct. Okay, so 5, 6, 7, and then we go down a level. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, okay, this is probably a good endpoint. So we'll do the same on the other side now. A little bit messy how this ended up. Definitely should have checked that beforehand. But yeah, look at how nicely proportioned this whole thing is. Now we should have to get the water going down the middle correctly. So I guess we just like that. And then keep this going down one block below everything. Oh, we need to not use dirt for this, but use stone. That way we're not wasting a valuable block. This is one block too few. Oops. Okay, that's fine. And there we go. It goes all the way to the glorious end over here. Lovely. Okay, and now place some more potatoes. You know, honestly, Minecraft, but all I do is farm potatoes, sounded like a joke idea for a live stream, but I am loving this so much. I don't want to go to the Nether and like fight the... I don't want to do actual things after all of this. I'm loving where we are right now. This is the perfect place to be. This is my Minecraft Zen. I think that we're gonna ruin it when we later choose to do actual things. So now we take my 8 bone meal. We'll throw like, I don't know, half of those in there too. Oh, that's the wrong chest. That is incorrect. So throw that in there. Plus, I don't know, this and that and all of those. Just turn it into some stuff. And then, yeah, what we do is we get back to the bone meal train. That's a good candidate. All of these are good candidates. And then, oh, just look how many potatoes we get so quickly. And then potato up. I don't know why these aren't fully harvested or whatever yet, but it's fine. And yeah, potato time happens. Is there anything else we should do? You've been here for 45 minutes, go to the Nether. I still don't have a single poisonous potato. I mean, I had one, and now I don't. Why I don't have a single poisonous potato is another question. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot of bone meal. It's all about bone meal right now, more than anything else. So we just do this for a solid amount of time until we physically can't anymore. Set your tick speed to 1,000, Lamau, says Epiphany. I always get people suggesting this is like the real solution to something. As if like, oh yeah, just type /game mode C Toycat. I can't believe you think that resources are finite. And it's like, yeah. It's like how, you know, someone's like, oh yeah, I really want this thing, but I don't have the money for it, and you're like, just steal it. Do you really want chocolate, but you don't have chocolate money? Just steal the chocolate from the store. No one even stops you if they don't know that you've done it. You know, we run on the honor system because we're idiots as a society. So place all of these down as I go now to... Ooh, look at all of these. Look at all the ponies. And then we hoe them away. Never potato farm. I really want to do the never potato farm. It's a shame I can't. I am genuinely hugely disappointed. This is, okay, very wacky. A lot of ponies. Ooh, yeah, let's just harvest these up. This feels broken. It really does feel broken. I do have to say. Doesn't feel like it should be okay. But we're here. And now we have so many ponies that we genuinely have filled up the hopper. That's fine too. What are the issue of the never potato farm? You can't get water there. Like, you can do it, it's just not going to be as effective. And again, my goal here is effectiveness. I'm sad to say. Kind of lame that way. But I would actually like poison potatoes for my poison potato run. Sorry to be the square here. Oh, so much of this is actually grown by itself. That is actually quite impressive. How much of this has really done that? Okay, so how many potatoes do we end up with is now the question. And the answer is going to be a lot. Okay, so are we ready? Let's go. 2 potatoes or 7 potatoes. Ah, you know, let's just do it all at once. Yeah, we got a lovely stack. And no, we didn't get a poison potato yet. Also, look how fast they're flowing. I don't know why. What are the odds of getting a poison potato, chat? Can someone fact check me? I thought it was 1 in 100 or less. Not or more. Okay, you go in the water now. Don't ruin my crops, dude. Don't ruin my crops. You know I need those. You know this is my job. I'm literally a farmer. Okay, so 2%. Wait, it's 1 in 50? Why am I getting so few then? I'm doing... Oh, because Fortune won't give me the poisonous ones. I get it. Right, I'm dumb. No, but I got a poison one earlier, right? Or was that from my regular hit? It might be from my regular hits, in which case now I have to start working out when to stop fortuning the potatoes. Speedrun getting to a stack of poison potatoes, says Jack Davies. It's basically what this speedrun has become in the most beautiful way possible. I do have to say. Okay, so now we move this back with some more potatoes over here. I have to go to sleep just because otherwise I die, by the way. Not because I want to go to sleep. It's a safety precaution. So yeah, if we break these with our fist as an example, you'll see how, okay. If we broke a lot of them with our fist, it would go well for us. You can get poison with fortunes, I think. I don't see why not. I mean, fortune makes your drops more fortunate. And so, some would argue that poisoned potatoes are not good fortune. You could see how they would make that argument, right? Oh, I can't go to bed yet. It looked so late, but I guess I was wrong. Wrong again. Why don't you start a Let's Play on the spot? Seems like a fun world, says Fluff. I mean, the difference is you gotta, like, be ready to commit, right? You gotta be, like, you gotta be ready to, like, spend days and weeks and months on the world or whatever. Who knows if that's a good thing. Sleep is for the weak, and you are very weak. Thank you very much for the kind message there, friend. What features are you most excited for in 1.19, says Psychofig. Oh, 1.19. So I've got a video about the features I'm most excited for 1.18. You know, rather than just talking about generation endlessly. I think it'd be fun to actually talk about, you know, the good that can come if you have, say, a long-term survival world. You know, hypothetically, if you did have one of those. Yeah, I think that 1.19, it's all about the deep dark cities. I'm curious about what the rare loot in the chest that's so good they think that you're going to want it is going to be. I don't know the answer. Relationships in a nutshell, you need to commit. I mean, that's what, it's not that you need to commit. It's like, that's kind of what relationships are to some extent, right? There, that's what you're asking for on that. Emma Swift says, can you find some in shipwrecks? You know, maybe that's a good idea. Maybe that's the better idea on a effort per second basis than what we're doing here. Let's see if we can have an extra third block on each side, just to see if it works at all. I mean, I guess even if it doesn't work well, it works some amount. Yeah, I could be wrong, but yeah, it's not going to go this third block over here. Disappointing. We could put like an extra layer of dirt above this, you know, like have some crops here, for example. Look at my little potato placement. But even then, I don't think that's great. Water works even with 4 blocks, lol. Water spreads 4 blocks, I think. I think water can fertilize a 6x6 area. That's interesting. I wonder. Maybe I'm not giving it a fair enough chance. Shouldn't it go 4 blocks out? Okay, let's find out. Let's confirm. Oh no, you're right. You're right. Okay. So this is gonna be very, very big by the time we're done here. Which is what I like to see. That's what I want to see. So lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of potatoes. Just so many potatoes. And then we have to set up some automatic farm for getting rid of these. Well, that's fine. That's part of the fun. And then, ooh, that could have killed me. That little fool right there. Be glad it didn't kill me, chat. Everyone has different numbers of blocks they think it can go out. I love that Minecraft farming mechanics are like these like things we're so passionate about, but also we're all like, I don't really know. It's like the Minecraft version of that knowledge where you just ask a guy what they think, and they say, yeah, roughly this. But instead of saying roughly this, people love to seem confident, because like, if you don't seem like you know something, why should someone listen to you? And so, no, I know of absolute certainty, it's 7 blocks. It's 7 by 7. People who don't know that, absolute idiots. Don't even know what they're talking about, honestly. Okay, we've got lots of potatoes, ready and farmable. Now we just have to grow them, which we can do using our lovely pony technique. I feel like it's 8. Toycat monetizing the most useless item in Minecraft. Just you wait until we defeat the Ender Dragon this way. Just you wait until that. Now we take the ponies again. Put them out over here. And then let's wait for the good times to roll. So again, we just want to spam place as many as we can. And we mass break. And because we got fortune, we get more of them. And then so on and so forth. There might be a most effective way to do this that I'm missing. Like maybe if we did just place one, break one. No, I think we get more speed doing it this way. Your spawn is in the village, can't you die to regain hunger? My goal is to not die. I know I might regret saying that later when I end up dying. But so far it is my goal to not. Oh yeah, look at this. Just power through this. So many ponies on the ground, yeah. Oh, isn't this beautiful? Look at that floor right there. I'm gonna literally fill up my inventory with these. And I cannot regret it more. German YouTuber beat Minecraft without food. Yeah, all you have to do is accept that you're gonna take lots of damage, right? I mean, just, you can't take any damage, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, it's that's why I think it'd be a fun live stream, is that we're like, we're doing a dumb challenge using Minecraft's silliest food item, just because, and isn't that the point of everything? Why can't we do more things just because? Okay, so grow up a bunch of these. Oh Christ. Grow up far too many of these, in fact. Wonderful. And then hoe them all down. Oh yeah. Oh, look at all those potatoes. See, we harvested so many more potatoes. If we didn't get a poison one then, we never will. Okay, we didn't get a poisonous potato then. And so, according to what I just said, we never will. Sorry to tell you now, chat. Minecraft's silliest food item is the pufferfish, says Hexateron. You know, that's a good point. We should do pufferfish only next time. That's a much better idea. I totally agree. Also, since you changed your name to be green, Hexateron, or your profile picture, I have been spotting it less. So it totally is that I have an eye that can just spot orange. You know what? Now we know. Now we know. Kit Kat's one of my, well, actually my very first mod here on YouTube. she has orange hair. That's how I found her. It's how you spot people on the internet. So okay, look at my glorious potato edge. Now we're gonna place some more dirt over here, and then place some more potatoes on top of those. Yeah, this is going good places. This potato farm is delightful. Green Lamau. Oops, says Kit Kat. You know what? That's why you'll never be a moderator, like Kit Kats with an S. It is interesting how, like, again, it's like you're the third person. There's also someone here like called Kit Kat Gaming or something like that, right? Like it's interesting how commonly people go with the name Kit Kat. It's a 2% chance per fully grown potato plant you break to drop with poison potato. Doesn't matter how many regular potatoes drop, as it's a different drop calculation. Oh, you're saying when I... Okay, I get what you're saying. I've still harvested over 50 potatoes, but I see that it's not like as overwhelming now. Thank you, Gerald K, for explaining. I appreciate it. Oh no, that wasn't what I wanted to do. But it works. Whatever. Give me my poisonous potato. I deserve them. So yeah, once enough of this happens... Wait, is it only when we harvest it, Gerald K? Or can it be, you know, I'm not going to ask one person. But is it when we harvest, or is it whenever a harvest in general, you know? Like, if we used water, hypothetically, how would that work? I don't know the answer. I do not know the answer. Okay, so now we're going to place some cobblestone around the edges. We don't have much cobblestone, so we'll just kind of do that, I guess. And then do the same over here. I think it's player only drop. Okay, then good news, we have to do that. It's our easy plan. Burn the nearest village once you get flint and steel. I could make a flint and steel right now. Oh no. No, not rain. Anything but rain. Okay, we're gonna finally chop down this tree. I've decided it must be done. Water can drop poison potatoes. I'm in game. You're in game. You know, that is a dangerous type of game to play. Am I right? Am I right? See, I'm funny. Well, you know, I lied when I said we didn't want it. You know, perfect. I got full hunger. That's exactly what we wanted. Good idea, chat. You saved... Oh, no, no, not the lava. Yeah, no one saw that. Don't worry. That's fine. We're fine. We're still perfectly flawless. Nothing's happened yet. Not that I can tell. Oh, projectile protection, I think, was saving my butt a lot there. So I have to reorganize my inventory, which always sucks. I do have to say. So let's go use the chest over here. F, you just stubbed your toe. That was the most minor fool. That was the funniest thing too. It was so ludicrously minor. Okay, so we're gonna throw our spare helmet in here, spare nuggets, spare tool, and I don't know, we'll throw the spare like greenery in here. You know, just don't need that right now. Not my problem. Also, did you miss me?
Smiley face.
I did, Jess Slimmer. How have you been? It has been too long, in my opinion, since we've seen you in a live stream. Are you still the slimmest? That's what I need to know. It's good to see you again. Hope you're having a wonderful pre-Thanksgiving, as I hear it officially is over in the States. See, look at that, saying the States. Wow, how beautifully British of me. Should have known that. Thank you. Why did you suddenly drop all your items and went to your bed, says Pallid. Mr. Pallid. Exactly. That's the only question anyone should be asking. Also, how did I use up all of my hunger so fast that I'm now at 9.5 again? Got some questions about that. Got some questions. Jess Slimmer, been here for 2 years, don't remember the names. Are you just being mean now? Is that the plan? Chest boats and bundles will surely help with preliminary problems. See, a conspiracy theory, very low stakes conspiracy theory I heard, is what if they're only adding the chest boats because they're not adding the bundles? But there's so many blocks now, and they know that we kind of need them. I also think it's possible that, like, oh, we actually do want these skeletons dead, so we can get their bones. It's kind of annoying that they won't run out into cover, so let's just charge at them, I guess. Okay. 1, 2. How did I hit him twice there? Did you see that? He got double. Oh, you know. Take it when the game offers you lemons. Don't question where the lemonade is from. And now we do some more bone milling. Oh no. See, that's why we need the torches. Oh yeah, actually, creepers blowing up is good for me. Shouldn't have let that happen. About to make a lazy river boat chest storage room. Would you like to go to the Nether now, by the way? Ooh. I don't know what's happened to you there, friend. Are you on fire? I'm guessing he's on fire. You gotta stop walking into that. It's not a smart thing to do. You almost bone milled the creeper. You know what? The creeper is an organic being. I do wonder what happens if you bone mill him. So, now we want to plant some blocks down. Now we just need to annoy Molang long enough to give us bundles, like how we got caves and cliffs. I don't know, I feel like when Mojang does something that they're not inherently passionate about for themselves, it's, maybe I'm like, I don't know, maybe I'm gaslighting Mojang or whatever. You know, well, the word gaslight is used far too often on the internet, but I'm leaning into it here. And it's like, you know what, maybe because they didn't want the cave update, they didn't do it as well, because, like, it wasn't their idea. I'm way worse at fulfilling up people's ideas than my own. It is true. Game Fury says creepers are plants. I don't think you have to watch a YouTube video to know that that's true. Maybe you just have to look at the mobs themselves. Okay, poison potatoes. I'm waiting for you now. Where are you, buddies? I farmed so many. Where are my poison potatoes? I can't do this forever. Okay. So, I guess with like 100 potato plants here, we have every time we harvest them, we get 2 potatoes that are poisonous. So we're gonna need a lot more than even 100. We're gonna need like 1,000 potato plants, because that way, when we harvest them, you know, is this whole video just about farming potatoes? Yes, it is. I'm staying on this stream to get a poison potato. What if I just stop looking for poisonous potatoes? Okay, so how is everyone, by the way? It's been a very hectic potato-filled stream, but I hope that you're all doing well. I hope you're looking after your potato harvests. Why does the water not flowing past here anymore? Oh,
Posing potatoes are not increased by fortune, but you can increase its drop rate from mobs to 3% with fortune 3.
Thank you for the pro tip. Oh, I think you mean looting 3, but like, yeah, same loose idea. Now we break this, and it flows again. So, that means my potatoes have been flowing somewhere random, right? They've been flowing down here. Okay, let's go look at what's happening. Where are my potatoes? There are my potatoes. There's only 2 of them. Creepers are canonically accumulations of dried leaves. No game mechanic has yet been implemented, allowing the use of the creepers remains to get bone meal from a composter. You know what? Totally should have one. You've convinced me, just based on that one fact alone. I guess we could compost that. No, that doesn't help us. Getting poison potatoes is just this. Listening to the stream so I can stay at work and finish ranking my papers for school. Hopefully you feel better soon and get more poisonous potatoes. Thank you very much, Angelina. I hope that I get more poisonous potatoes. I really am hoping so. No, I don't know why I'm like so negative and beaten up right now. I think that, like, because usually it's like when something's terrible, you're like, okay, but it's fine. You know, this means the next high has just gotta come along at some point. But I don't know. Sometimes it's like it's hard to remind yourself of that all the time. I think that's what makes like hard times so hard, is that you're in this like broken mind state where you're the least prepared to or least, you know, equipped to deal with your mind state. And it's like, I see why this is a self looping problem almost, right? Like, you're in a bad place, so you're not in the right place to fix your bad place, which puts you in a worse place, and so on and so forth. Yeah, it's why I think I said this before, but you need to have discipline and, like, you know, dedication or duty, maybe you could say, more than you need to have motivation. People are always like, yeah, I'm not feeling very motivated. Your motivation level doesn't matter. What matters is your ability to do things when you are not motivated, because you're not going to be motivated for most of the things that you do in life. And I think I've been relying a bit too much, maybe because I have, you know, a job that I enjoy, very fortunately. Been relying a bit too much on motivation as of late. And maybe the lesson is to stop. It's like exercise make you not depressed, but what about when you're so depressed you can't, you know? Even when you're not depressed, exercise is such a hard thing to get yourself to do. Because it's like, what about you do this thing that makes you feel better later, but is like hard now? And it's like, because, you know, I feel like that almost describes everything in life at some point. You're like, yeah, make life better in future in exchange for making it harder now. Orange squares orange, Big Sam's orange, Desert Wells orange. I agree, Hexataron. Sometimes I wonder why I'm a high school senior watching Minecraft videos. I reverted back to my primordial stage, says Caroline Lorio. I've met a surprising number of people who are like semi-embarrassed that they're like, yeah, you watch your Minecraft YouTubers, but like, you know, like it's like a child. And it's like, it's weird to me that like that's some people's childhoods. First of all, like I guess it hit me just late enough that like Minecraft is not a child game to me. Like I think okay, let's throw some of these in there. Yeah, look at that. Just gonna continuously be turning these into things. The flower in your offhand is a great idea, says Alicia Miller. Sadly, on Bedrock, you do not have full control over what you can put in your offhand. Hello, Toycat. How long do you think the stream will be, says Sacha Valley? I had a real strong, like, big moment of like, okay, I want this to be gone. Then I got a nice tip from Angelina. And I was like, oh yeah, this is useful for someone. It's not just me talking about potatoes and chat going, yeah, potatoes. They exist. I'm 27, I'm not embarrassed, didn't play Minecraft as a child anyway. But it's like, it's weird to me that like, so many people have this like deep-rooted association of like Minecraft as, you know, juvenile, as a game you play as a child. But yet it is. I think that it's very, okay, let's throw some in there. How's your hoe not damaging? It doesn't take damage from this for some reason. I should get another hopper. Oh, no, I'll put a chest above the thing. And that way, I can always put more things in. Perfect. So, not that it needs to be done. It's not that many ponies being taken in there. But still, just a little bit better. Now we have 36 bone meal. And we can harvest a lot of potatoes. Again, I think potato harvesting has been going very well recently anyway. But just finish up all of this. And then give it a good old harvest. And then grow some more potatoes. And then, did we get a poison one yet? We didn't. Okay. We're gonna get one soon. It's just a matter of time, right? It's just a matter of time. I'll be next. One day it has to be my turn. Okay, jump down a little bit. Okay, just look at this. We're ready to get our poison potato. I deserve a poisonous potato. There we go, we got one. We got a poison potato, chat. It only took me 2 lives and 8 hunger bits. But we're here, we got another poison potato. So how many of those do we need to survive exclusively? I would say a pretty large number. We're gonna need a hefty amount, that's for sure. And so, yeah. We have so many potatoes. Honestly, yeah, at some point we should just start throwing the potatoes in there. I think even that point might be arguably now. Throw some potatoes in, just put me out of my misery game. Which then gets more bone meal, which gets more... Yeah, I think that's the plan. That is the smart move. Minecraft's the biggest selling game in the world. It's weird to be embarrassed of it. I think there's lots of things that are objectively very popular, but people are still embarrassed of anyway. I don't know, browsing Reddit maybe is a... Let me try and think of a bigger one, actually. Like, it's actually horribly embarrassing. I don't know, like, having parents. Everyone has parents, but yet it is embarrassing when it's like, but Mom, I just want to be an independent person. Why do you insist on helping me out? No, there's like a ton of things that are... Like, the popularity of something doesn't affect the embarrassment of it. It's like... You know, embarrassment is such an interesting construct, right? It's not a phase, Mom. I love Minecraft forever because it's the perfect game. That was almost an actually good American accent. Thank you, I'm improving. It's the word mom. Because American... I still don't understand why the American word for mum has an O in it. Mom. Like, I think it's derived from, like, German or something. I don't know. Liking Justin Bieber was super embarrassing back then, but he was also insanely popular. Oh yeah, oftentimes the most popular music is embarrassing. And it's like a paradox, right? Like, if it's embarrassing, why are people listening to it? Oh, because what people say they like and what people like are actually two different things. I realized it took me a while to learn that on YouTube. Like, people will request things all the time that they have no intention of watching. And no one will request the things that they have massive intention. Like, what you want to like and what you like are different categories. And it's very confusing. It's very confusing. Mommy Dearest. I think that Minecraft is a beautiful expression of the self and the mind and the universe. Man, that is a deep comment. Because it's a welcome form of information that doesn't intimidate the player. It's a beautiful view, Timothy. Okay, look at all of this. Between all of this, we're gonna have to get enough poisoned potato. It's just statistically likely, right? It's just how it's gonna go. Look at this. Oh yeah, it happened. We got our second poisonous potato. Okay, how many do you think we're gonna want for the run? Like a minimum of 20, I'm gonna say. But like, how do we work out beyond that point? I don't know the answer to that question. And I don't know how I would work it out if I did. So then bone mill all of these all the way up. Obviously a lot of them are quite high there already, so we're just kind of finishing those off. And then, what am I getting damaged by the way? Yeah, what is hurting? Oh, it's my starvation, right. That makes a lot of sense. Hey Toycat, can you play a game that's absolutely nowhere like Minecraft and will not get many views on this channel? Yeah, sure, Scoopsky Cat. That's a great idea. Yeah, no, this is the most frustrating thing as a gaming YouTuber. Everyone asks you to play a different game, and then you do, and no one wants to watch it. Because it's like, oh yeah, I like the idea, but I saw it there. It's, like the reason YouTube, like, even liking YouTube to some extent is like something people like don't love, like, no, I spend my time watching like, I don't know, big budget things. Not like terrible YouTube videos a guy recorded on his webcam, and it's like, well, you like the comfort of it, you know? Comfort is a surprisingly underrated or underappreciated emotion. And okay, give me a poisonous potato. I know I'm worth one. Give me... Oh, no poisonous potato for me today. Just lots of regular potatoes. Yeah, I think I should get like a second water flow going and then harvest some more potatoes on the other side of it. Because like having it be like this would be great if we were going to activate it automatically. But right now, we're going too fast for that. So, yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to make this area into a big old thing. Also, Orange Brian Smith, I see you've changed your name to Orange because that is what attracts the Toycat eye. But now you revealed to me that you want to attract the Toycat eye. So, congratulations. You played yourself. Tick speed up. Thank you very much for the hilarious and definitely unique idea. Throw those in there too. And now let's get right back to it with the pony into golden host strat. I'm gonna keep going until I've got a full chest full of these things. Put slabs over the water flow to make your movement easier. Oh yeah, that is smart, Jeff Watkins. That is very smart. I wonder what slabs we should use. I guess wood. Let's go to the Nether and get some wood for that actually. Yeah, let's go to the Nether. Let's get some Nether wood just to make my farm a little bit more interesting. Should I be going to the Nether for my wood? Some would say no. I'm gonna say why not. I mean, if we die the moment we go in the Nether, then actually that is very tragic, and I hope that doesn't happen. So I guess we'll lava bucket. We're gonna pull a classic lava bucket wood technique to make this work. A couple of blocks there. Place the lava over here. Oh wow, perfect. Textbook. If you use fortune, it'll reduce the chance for placing potato. Stream is going to take days, says Aiden McDonald. I've got time. Do you not have time? Is that what you're saying? Okay, so the trees I was looking for, a little bit short. Oh no, we can just head right out. No, that's not out. That is towards nothing. So we want to head positive anyway. Ooh, wait, that's something. Yeah, we want to head positive. So we head this way and we head this way. And so we're just going to mine diagonally until we find something. It is a solid strategy that can literally not go wrong. Oh, and then we have netherrack blocks. Oh, you can't make slabs from it. We could smelt them and make nether brick slabs. Nah. Let's use the netherrack as like, I'm not even sure what blocks. Going to the nether with a near full inventory, says Diluted Dante. Exactly, it's a very smart idea. Smart people do it all the time. Trust me when I say that. So, it's true. Probably not going to burn to death right now. Yep. Should eat the poisonous potatoes just to keep my health up though, huh? Yeah, that'd be smart. That's a good idea. So let's just roam our way this way. This challenge should include rotten flesh as well. Yeah, I want it to be the dumbest item in Minecraft though. Not the dumbest item and then the one that like everyone sees and they question and no. This is all about dumb items only, I'm afraid. Mine the gold so you can fix your hoe. It's funny, I don't think the hoe is ever going to actually run into issues. Well, okay. Now I've got a ton of, oh no, I hate this so badly. Okay, let's just bounce non-stop. By the way, look at this. I got myself some more plastic straws, internet. Are you proud of me? Every time I hear about them making it illegal to give them out in public, I'm like, well, better buy 100 straws from China. And then I flush them right down the toilet. And by that I mean I use them because I like plastic straws. I do like metal straws more now. I have slowly started to come over to that. But washing metal straws is such a pain. So like if a restaurant offers me a metal straw, excited. But I've stopped wanting to actively do it myself. God, I hate sea turtles, says Rye Guy Murphman. Right? I mean, they've got such smug faces. And they think they can tell us what to do. You know what? Who do they think they are? Toycat single-handedly ending the planet. It's all I've ever wanted to do in life. Paper straws just disintegrate in your mouth. What makes me madder than anything in the world is when you get a paper straw for a milkshake. And it's like, how do you think milkshakes work? At the cinema, I got given 2 paper straws. And even 2 paper straws was not enough. And it's like, okay, if we're using this many paper straws, someone should do the maths on like, it's a worse product and we have to give more of it out. At what point are we cancelling out the benefits? And the answer's always like, but sea turtles. And it's like, but, you know, don't sea turtles deserve it? Just a little bit. Looking at you, McDonald's. Yeah, I think, like, every time I see a company do something so woefully dumb, it's like, this is spite, right? This is them trying to make it easier to sell plastic straws again. That's the only way I can see that being a logical idea for anyone. Is like, if we do it so badly, people don't want it, then we'll be great. Metal straws are easy to wash. Mine came with 2 brushes and an 8-pack of multi-size straws. I guess I just mean you can't, like... I'm not even sure what I mean, but, like, it's harder to wash a metal straw than to wash other things. That's for sure. Sea turtle stuck. We is playing the monkeys in the Amazon instead. I don't know what you just said, but I agree. Paper straws are good for Coke, though. Yeah, no, I totally agree. If you're trying to put illicit substances in your body, paper straws are the way to go. That is factual. A little bit more hygienic. I live in a landlocked area. They still try to use paper straws here. You know, something I don't understand, and I'll admit this is me being uninformed on this one. Like usually I'm making fun jokes, but sure. How do the straws that we throw in the rubbish end up in the ocean anyway? Like shouldn't, like, as best I know, we bury our rubbish in the land. Like, why does it, like, if it's ending up in the ocean, shouldn't we have bigger problems than the fact that we're using the straws to begin with? My grandma washes plastic straws. Ooh, that is weird. That is weird. Very grandma thing to do, huh? Landlocked doesn't really matter though. Straws can still get in streams. How many sea turtles are in the streams, huh? Checkmate. Because they don't actually collect rubbish half the time, says Alicia Miller. But I don't understand that either. You saying that, like, does it go down the drain in the street because it, like, gets swept in there? Like, I just don't understand the path that it takes from my mouth into the ocean. I feel like I'm missing it. Most of our rubbish ends up in the ocean, or at least the Thames. And I get the Thames leads to the ocean. That makes sense. But does it really end up in there? I'm just confused as to... Like, I threw out a washing machine recently. No, not a washing machine. I threw out a, you know, like, I'm about to throw out a sofa. Literally just, like, can't take it anymore. No one's coming to pick up a free sofa. Wait, can I tell you a story I'm mad at? I feel bad whenever I throw my friend Jeff under the bus publicly, so it could have been anyone who did this. But when I first got my very first house I ever bought, I was very pleased. But obviously there was a lot of things that had to be done. Like I had to, you know, set up furniture and like blah, 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 blah. And so I had a friend come around to like help with the bathroom before I moved in. And he slept on the sofa because it was the first thing that I set up. And before I ever even sat on this sofa personally, because I set up the sofa then like, you know, left, he spilt this, he spilt vape juice on the sofa and there's a massive stain and it was like ruined. Before I even got to sit on it, right? I never got to enjoy an unruined product. And now like every single person who's ever seen it is like, oh, what's this? And I'd be like, it's my friend. Don't know, you know, he apologized profusely, and then like afterwards is like, yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about. Like I think it's a great example of like, you know, like apologies feel bad when you feel good when you feel bad. But otherwise, it's like double down on you didn't do anything wrong. It's like I don't know if that's a good thing. I have work tomorrow, but I can't stop myself from watching the stream. Says Lowen Seth. You know what, Lowen Seth, keep watching the stream then. I hope you enjoy it very much. Imagine being Jeff. I don't know why everyone thinks that's about Jeff. It could have been about anyone. Could have been anyone, chat. Don't know why you're picking on one person in the world. Okay, so now we have a lovely supply of bone meal growing right here, which means we'll have a lovely supply of things I need to. Oh, look at that, free pork chops. Any minute now. So yeah, let's go. Oh, actually, let's just jump over. Oh, we should have placed the slabs, like someone said. Or we'll just have occasional blocks we can jump on and off. And now we bone meal all the way. Yeah, isn't that good? We've achieved happiness in the stream. You don't need to sleep anymore. I agree. You're not things are good and happy right now. That's what's what. You know what's weird to me? I enjoy sharing stories. Like, it's fun. It's a thing I enjoy doing. That's why I'm glad that I live stream on the internet. Some stories are fun to tell, and some aren't. You know? Like, talking about sadness is hard. Talking about... You know, why are some stories less fun to tell than others? I've never been able to piece together what's like a fun Oh, wait! Nope, no poisonous potatoes. Never been able to piece together, like, why are some stories, like, these great things, and others are like, oh, yeah, that happened, I guess. Come on, I deserve a poison potato. You know I deserve one game. I like telling people things, but I'm bad at talking. Oh, yeah, the vast majority of people are so bad at storytelling, it's, like, painful. I think, you know, like, even me, right? I tell stories for a living. Sometimes I'll give a long-winded detail. Or, like, you know, you're focused on something that you don't need to focus on, and it's like, that's not important right now. You don't need to tell me what color of shoe you were wearing that day. Just checking you have a chance to get poisoned potatoes, harvesting them water. Okay, you can do it. So maybe we should just work on the mass farm and accept that the working on a farm this way is never going to lead to the results that we need. Okay, keep on harvesting and growing. I have so many potatoes right now. I have too many potatoes, a lot of people would say. And then we harvest them all. Come on, give me... Yeah, free poison potatoes! Okay. Don't worry, chat. We are making this potato magic work. I don't know why I jumped so much there. We're making it work. And then, you know what we get in exchange? We get potatoes, which we throw into the ungodly bone meal machine. And turns into some of this for us. I do have to admit, this is a very big task. It's hard to get as many poisonous potatoes as you might want in life. There comes a point when you question, why do you even want it so bad? But that's the point where you have to keep on carrying on anyway and say, it doesn't even matter why I want to do it. It matters that I want to do it. Every potato should be replanted to make the farm as bigly massive as possible. I think based on the way I'm actually using these bone meal, though, I think it's one of those, like, reality versus want things. Okay, so here is a ton of slabs. Let's make a stack. Simple as that. And then let's go. Watching you while feeding my axolotl. Thank you for the entertainment. No, thank you for the entertainment, Mr. Katsu. Your tip is very appreciated. The only thing more appreciated than your tip is... I don't know how to make this inappropriate joke, but I want to make it. To make a story captivating, you need to build anticipation. Yeah, right, like, there's a lot of, like, storytelling tips that I think people miss. Because, like, you know, people, like, is a story there to be interesting to the listener, or is it there to be useful to the telly? If I tell you the story about, I don't know, I spent a really long train ride home once. I remember it was like the first time in my, like, adult life that I was, like, uncontrollably sobbing on, like, a train ride home. And I was like, man, this sucks. And I remember seeing another, like, a girl opposite who'd clearly gone through something similar. She didn't, like, free whole tubs of Pringles. And I was like, oh, yeah, that's a shared human... Why can't I jump from this slab? Okay, we can. I'm just dumb. And it's like, it's not an interesting story to hear. But it was a useful story to tell. If I'm like, oh yeah, and that was a reminder about the dangers of, I hate crying on the train, says Kit Kat. You know, the pro tip, I reckon, is don't cry on the train. That is the easiest way to avoid it. Okay, this run really needs an exploit to dupe the poison potatoes. Yeah, this is why we need duplicators in Minecraft. Just for when you don't have enough poisonous potatoes, but you would like enough poisonous potatoes. I could never cry on a train. Yeah, I have the strongest instinct. Like, you know how you can't sneeze while you're doing, like, important things? I thought that was true, but I've sneezed on stream before, so it's factually incorrect. I don't know what my point was there besides factually incorrect. Ooh, definitely a point. Honest question about UK laws: that loophole in the weapon ban laws ever get plugged? I don't know what loophole you're talking about, friend. Oh no, I don't have any stone for a. Okay, I'll just make a wooden hoe, I guess. Dumping water on them while holding the fortune should up the chances for them. Wait, what if the fortune is preventing the poisonous potatoes? It is possible the fortune is getting in the way. I'll do a whole batch next time of non-fortunate ones. So let's hop up here. Oh god, it's hard to make this jump. Why is it so hard to make this jump? Ah, you can't. Ah, I just want to jump. Okay, very annoying, but fine. So we come up here and we say, okay, this is good enough. Let's harvest all of these. Even place some potatoes down there. Grow it all up to the max. And then let's break these with our fist. We get less bone meal, so it's actually less productive in the long run. But if it gets more poisoned potatoes, then at least we know that, you know? As you can see, no poisonous potatoes. So I think it really is just like it's a low chance per harvest, and we're overestimating how many harvests we're doing. Poison potatoes are bad. Poisonous potatoes are better. They give you an effect. Exactly. Also, regular potatoes heal half a hunger point. Do you know how many hunger points you get from a poisonous potato? It's a lot more than half. It's a full one. I guess, is that a lot more, or is that just double? Is double a lot more? I don't know. Yeah, 42% chance from shipwrecks. I think the next attempt at doing this run will be the Legend of Toycat Wind Potatoer. My plan is simple here. My plan is very simple. Oh god, no, get off my crops. Get off my crops! Why, you monster? I guess he literally is a monster. I can't even blame him. Plank path incomplete. Why does this work? If I place a plank there, I guess this one actually I could place it. You know, I guess we could just do it one block over the edge like that. There we go. Simple stuff. That's a lot better, you're right. 10th birthday if officially being released, says Shadow App. 10th birthday if what being officially released? Wait, Minecraft, wait, one sec. It is Minecraft, wait. MCPE release date. Oh, it was 16th of August. Can't believe I missed the 10-year anniversary of Minecraft Bedrock. Missed opportunity. There's be a food that gives you so much hunger that you get slowness. I think eating a lot of, you know, like, a lot of carbs in Minecraft should give you slowness, personally. That's my genius idea. Look for shipwrecks for a bit, you get more poisonous potatoes. Yeah, you know what? Should we just do that, chat? Should we get our poisonous potatoes from shipwrecks? I think we should. We have a whole stack of these to use up first. Is it still going? It is still going, wow. But then, okay, once we use up the stack of this, which we'll do a fortune on, of course, then we'll switch over. So, how long has Toycat been on the brink of death, says Canis? In real life, obviously the answer is an incredibly long time. What have you been in Minecraft? About the last hour and a half or so. Isn't it beautiful that today we farmed potatoes and everyone watched? I think that's beautiful. Isn't it beautiful we've still got more potato farming left in us? I also think that's beautiful. Might be fun. Let's manifest some sea potatoes, y'all. Let's manifest those sea potatoes. Did you find a new editor, says Albus Dumbledore? No, I sent the, so we're reviewing the new editing applications, like, now, if I'm not mistaken. I sent them over to Harrison, because he's the current editor, to get a feel for them. Because the idea of watching the same video, like, 20 times over or whatever it was going to be, was the scariest thing in the world to me. I put it off for so long. You don't even know how long I put it off for. Give me my 4th poisonous potato game. Are you gonna turn these into jacket potatoes? I guess at some point I might as well, right? Should we turn our Minecraft Bedrock language to be British English? I know you can do it, it just requires a bit more effort. I wonder why it's not in British English already, honestly. Because I am British and I am English. Those are 2 facts you might not have known about me, but now you do. This is what communism looks like, except the crops are growing, says Jackie CK. Yeah. Okay, that's a funny one. Do you have to admit? I thought you were Hungarian, says KTSC. Oh no, I had dinner already. Don't worry. Glad to correct the misconception there. But I did already eat. Contrary to popular belief. So I am no longer a Hungarian. Man, being from Hungary must be so cool, being able to make those jokes constantly. I know in the Hungarian language, their name is actually like Maroszka, and so you can't be as fun. But I like to believe all Hungarians are like, hey, are you hungry? Yeah, are you? Ah, of course I'm hungry. If it's called English, then why is the default language American? Because there's more Americans than British people. And if you're doing trade, you need to do more trade of America than the UK, by nature of its size and relative wealth. Oh, 4th poisonous potato, by the way. I don't know when that happened. Magyar. Okay, we're gonna go look for some sea potatoes now. Oh, 5 potatoes! I am being spoiled. Chat, do you see the level of spoilt that I am right now? It is ludicrous. You would not believe the spoilt levels right here. Okay, we have a lot of potatoes. We have so many potatoes. I think we should also break the bottom block of this so we can actually collect those potatoes. But yeah, let's throw, oh god, all of this in there. Just, I don't need them right now. Turn them right into mulch, I guess. Let's go get sea potatoes. You're totally gonna lose, says Cool Dude. I am going to lose. It's gonna be terrible. Is he ever gonna beat Minecraft or keep farming potatoes? Imagine this was one of those videos like the Walking a Million Blocks, where it's like, yep, what we're gonna do is we're gonna farm potatoes for 8 hours and then try and beat Minecraft in the night. Oh yeah, walking is painful. I have saddle. Let's just tame a horse. Is there a horse nearby to tame? There will be one soon. Yeah, not having food can be easily alleviated with just a horse. So, Cat, would you do this on your survival? Would be a lot easier there, huh? Also, thank you very much for the £3.70. Wait, did I read that correctly? Let me confirm I did. Thank you for the £3.70, Timothy Delzell. I think when one tells a story to another, they should prioritize the benefit of the listener. However, they can still benefit introspectively. Yeah, that's always been my attitude. Like, have people want to listen to my stories. And then, you know, you can kind of, from there, you can try and get the benefit from yourself. I think there's a lot of things, though, like that, where, like, people don't realize that there's meant to be, like, another side of it. It's like, oh, no, yeah, when we do this, this is all about me, I thought. You can always get a carrot on a stick and ride a pig. That is also true. That is also true. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I really want to find a horse. Is that one through the trees there? Nope, that is a dirt block, I think. Is there any horses behind me? No, no horses. Okay, we're looking for shipwrecks. Oh, I didn't bring a bed with me. We'll find another village. It'll be fine. I was having a great day till I was late for the stream. I'll never be able to make up for it, so lag is great. You know what? It's true. You have disappointed yourself and everyone else you know. But it's okay. There is still time to repent. There is still time to repent. Yeah, I'm gonna need a village on the way to the shipwreck. Otherwise, I'm a singing goose. It's not gonna be good. Toycat, you should make a singing channel. Now that's a good idea right there. I'm totally good at sharing stories because I want to tell them, though, rather than the listener's experience. I think without offense, so I'm about to say something very offensive. I think women in general are worse at stories because it's like an empathetic sharing experience more than being like, oh yeah, I saw this guy and he, like, whereas I feel like that's like on balance, obviously all genders are different and the world is blah 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 blah. Like on balance, I would say like generally there is a difference there. But sometimes it's just like, here's a thing I really like to say. So there's a girl at my work and she's like, oh my god, Sarah. And it's like, who are you calling me Sarah like that? Why do you think my name is Sarah? Just because it's Sarah. And then she looked at me in the lunchroom and it's like, you're gonna look at me in the lunchroom? I believe that
telling stories to oneself is an underrated method of psychological and introspective development. It may sound strange, but I tell myself stories often.
Yeah, I totally do the same. You're not wrong that it's incredibly undervalued. I think like processing hard things is tricky when it just sits there as this undefined mess. I think one of the easiest ways to like whenever something like bad has just happened, like it's like, okay, also there's ocean over there. I guess we're swimming out into the ocean. Toycat stop generalizing challenge, says Corin Schwartz. I think the broader a generalization is, the more it's going to be incorrect as well as correct, right? Like if I say everyone named everyone on the YouTube channel ibxtoycat has a problem with generalizing, it's like, well, that's 100% true. There's not a single although even then actually you could argue that some of the time I don't overgeneralize, and so that's a generalization. You can also generalize across the entire of humanity and be like, you know how humans are like, ooh, I want to eat. Ooh, I want to drink. Ooh, I want to reproduce, except the people who don't want to reproduce, which is a growing number of society. Oh, I want to watch late night talk shows on YouTube for some reason. Oh god, okay. So yeah, we're gonna die tonight. I don't know why I came all this way without a bed. I do not know why I did that to myself. So we're gonna find a shipwreck, and then we're gonna swim in, and then we're gonna die. Yeah, I don't know what any of this idea is, but we're sticking with it. Make a guide to buying e-scooters on a budget. I really need it. Just buy the Xiaomi M365. It's the scooter that you get if you're on a budget. There are more budget scooters out there that have downsides, upsides, etc. But that's the go-to. That's the go-to. Well, I think there's Segway is owned by a Chinese company, and they make pretty decent scooters too. With the arrow on the offhand, it looks like you have a sword in your back. Wait, with the arrow in your offhand, looks like you have a sword in your back. Nope, don't get it. Thank you very much anyway, Diluted Dante. Okay, here is a shipwreck. Duncan, how do you expect to get a shipwreck with 1 heart? Ooh, challenge accepted, friend. Challenge accepted. Okay, so when I get down to... Okay, we're fine. We're gonna hop out. And we're gonna come back in once we've regenerated our bubbles. Gonna look around for any drowns. Okay, there's no drowns. So then we go back below the surface. We check over here. There's no chest. So then we go down a little more to this. We're gonna obviously open the door. And we get back up to the surface. We're gonna die if we're not careful. And there's a drown swimming towards us. That's 2 squids. Never mind. I'm safe. Okay, so this time we've got to be very, very, very precise. We go in there. We grab the chest. We grab poison potatoes. There's none. And we get out. Okay, so there's one chest there. Will there be more? Here is the question. There's meant to be more. I always hear there's more. I don't know where they would be, though. Like, I genuinely don't know where you would find these chests. And the drowns are closing in on me. Chat, where do I find more chests in one of these structures? That's my question for you. Okay, we're gonna go look for one more of these shipwrecks. If it doesn't work, we're just going to the nether with 5 poisonous potatoes. And we're seeing what happens, you know? It's because I want to play some Forza 5. Actually, I want to play some Time Splitters. I should stream that tomorrow morning. Probably could have farmed a poison potato by now, said Aiden McDonald. You know what? You're not wrong, are you? You're not incorrect, Aiden. Doesn't mean it doesn't hurt. No, yeah, we generalize a lot as people. And I think it's like one of those like it's incorrect when you try to apply the generalization to everything as a definite rather than a probably. Right? Like if you go to you can generalize pretty well and say people who live in France speak French. Oh, actually, I live in France and I'm a Spanish speaker. How dare you try to wipe out my past? It's like, oh, no. But like, on balance, French is the nation's official language or whatever. And be like, well, actually, even though English is America doesn't have English as the official language, so assuming Americans speak English is dumb. And it's like, okay, even if it's not the official language by some law, it's official in the unofficial sense of the word official. But yeah, no, the other thing I want to talk about is like understanding your past through stories is important. I think one of the reasons that's why talking to other people helps so much is because as you try to explain something to someone, you kind of realize how it is in terms, like, the way we treat ourselves and the way we treat other people is so different, and it kind of causes problems, truth be told. The way we treat ourselves and the way we treat other people is different. I'm hearing, one sec. I can't check what the noise is, but I'm hearing a noise and I'm very concerned. Okay, so how do we not die, chat? Also, I should be walking around a forest. I'm gonna get ambushed by a skeleton, and it's gonna be life over. Fix your hair part, please, Toycat. There you go. Is that perfect? That's what people like, right? This is, honestly, okay, I feel like, maybe I'm just like, I've got to spend more time thinking about hair. But just like, whenever people ask like, well, why do you part your hair? Where's your hair part? What's your this, that, the other? It's like, man, I don't know. I go to the dentist, but for hair, every 6 months. And then I show them a picture of me 6 months ago and I say, make it like that. And then sometimes they do and sometimes they don't. And then I every other day, I'd say actually like 4 or 5 times a week, I put stuff in my hair that makes it really soft. I don't know why it looks so much worse on camera that people have very choice things to say. But yeah, that's the, like, if you have a knowledge about my hair and about my parting or a widow's peak, that's a word I've heard before. Please don't kill me. Feel free to let me know about it. Can we ride boats off things right now? I forget if we can. I feel like we did it recently. Yeah, I'm not going to risk that right now. So here's a village. I think it might be the first village we found rather than the second. Why did you have this idea? What inspired this mess, says the big suck. I had a couple of cocktails last week. And I was like, you know what would be funny? Minecraft. Like, you know the whole we treat other people different to ourselves. One of the most common things you need to do to like get people come up with ideas is be like, there are no bad ideas. And then everyone's like, coffee, but it's mint flavored, so that way it doesn't taste terrible. Why isn't mint coffee a thing, actually? Like, coffee breath is the worst thing that anyone has ever done to me. And it happens so frequently, and we act like it's societally acceptable, and it disgusts me. Like, oh yeah, it smells like a baby died a few moments ago. But, sorry, I'm not going to address this. This isn't my problem. You know, I'm going to brush my teeth in 12 hours. And until then, sorry, that's your problem, society. Coffee breath from my damn mask all day at work. Oh, man. See, I would rather you just caught COVID than have to expose yourself to something that terrible. Peppermint cream for coffee inbound December. I can't imagine that'd be tasty though. I'm picturing like a hot chocolate because I don't drink coffee, and so like the only thing I enjoy is like intensely sweet things. But like, let's break this. But like, I don't know, maybe coffee is just too complex for taste meat. What is this block here? Chat, what is this? How did this happen? I feel like I'm looking into the void right now, and the void is looking back at me. Do I break the block? It's a dirt block. It's just, why is there only one of them? Why did it choose to be here? Huh. It doesn't fix when I put my block down. Why didn't it fix? Huh. Maybe if I place a torch down? Nope. Huh. Okay, well. It's a snow block? What? How does any of this make any sense? I don't understand. What am I looking at right now? Okay. What? Snowbody knows. Nice, by the way. Why did investigating it make it more confusing? Yeah, I was so sure that the moment I placed the block, it would just update and it'd be fine. Why is... Look, it slightly expands when I break it. That's so odd. That is so odd. If I break it, will it just... You know, yeah, if we break it, I think it will just become a regular block, right? And it's gone. And then if we place another block there, it should just be normal. Huh. Well, that was probably nothing. That was beautiful. I don't know what series of events led to that occurring, but I guess it did. You done goofed. Anyway, so I should have made my portal here. Only 2. This is a really nice room portal to have near spawn. I love your channel, but your 100 days sucks, says Cool Dude 911. Yeah, no, definitely need to. I think people. I think that's a fine opinion to have. I hate one of the weirdest things about me, and the reason I like making like shorter videos, not shorter, but like lower production. I hate working on a video for too long. I get like disgusted at the idea of like this being a good thing that I've made. So I like to hide behind the idea of like, no. This is actually, these are all terrible videos and you just like them because you're terrible. Does drinking milk count as eating? It does not, we have decided. It is not. So yeah, we're going to try and beat Minecraft with 5 poisonous potatoes now. Or maybe not. Maybe that's not smart. Wait, no, yeah, we need to beat more than 5. No, wait, do we? No, we don't. Does drinking honey count as eating? See, now that's the question someone should be asking. So I just joined the stream. How far on the game are you? We got 5 poisonous potatoes. It took us a very healthy amount of time. Wait, maybe we can get 6. Yeah, we can. Okay, no, we can totally get to... With the crop growth we've been having, we totally got this. So we're just gonna turn all of our everything into bone meal. Yeah. Look at that. And then use the bone meal and get... I think we can definitely get all the way up to 10 poison potatoes. I think we realistically want like 12 so we can heal up from the damage we take from the poison of being the poison potatoes. But we'll get to that problem when we get there. But no, yeah, telling yourself stories is an easy way to understand, like... I don't know. So, I'm always scared that, like... I don't know, maybe it's also like a way to do some dangerous harm to yourself or something, because you're... Telling the story while you're in the middle of it can be a challenge, but... So 2 hours into the run, only 6 potatoes. Good job, says Peen. Actually, I'll have you know, I have 7 potatoes now. So now it actually is a good job. Okay, look at this. This is going very well. Okay, 7 potatoes. More like... I'm actually glad that all of the good has sort of collected here at the end. Have you eaten it all? I ate 1 poisonous potato earlier, and it poisoned me, and did next to no good for me. But what do you expect? It's a poisonous potato. It is literally poison. And it is literally potato. So harvest another batch. Oh yeah. Come on. We can do better than 7. Also, it's very hard to play Minecraft when under a blanket. When your kitten is attacking your moving thumbs, she made me jump in lava. You know what? That would be a death sentence under my rules for cats. Can't believe you're so lenient with yours. Okay, so we grab the potatoes. This batch looks like it's almost finished, and probably one over here soon too. Yeah, it's very satisfying to just leave a hopper permanently grinding things up, right? Very good. Very enjoyable to see. And we get 26 more of this. And then we use the 26 bone meal. And then we get more bone meal. And then we do this endlessly until good things happen. Oh wait, I'm doing one layer too far down, right? Oh, 8 poison potatoes! Chat, we almost have enough to heal up. Get this. We almost have enough poison potatoes that we can heal from the damage we've inflicted from the previous poison potatoes. Fine, your channel is amazing. 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 is amazing to you, then boy, I like how low your standards are, friend. Didn't you design this farm so you could use a water bucket to harvest it all? Says Frosty Brandon. I did, but then I realized that I need the... Like, the growth rate of the farm has never been the limiting factor. At no point has that been, like, the thing holding me back. As sad as that is to say. Also, let's take advantage of the cows and quickly milk one. Because even when we get our 10... So what's the strategy here, says Peen? The strategy is to get 10 poisonous potatoes, eat them really quickly, and then use a bucket to remove the poison effect. That way I've effectively eaten 20 regular potatoes. And then I can heal some tiny amount, and then we go to the nether. There is no flaw in my strategy whatsoever. Why not die, then just go back to your strats? No, I need to show you how this works from full health, because it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be the definition of beautiful. If you looked up beautiful in a dictionary, this video would show up. It'd be confusing because most dictionaries don't support video, but that's what would make it so beautiful. Okay, let's get our 9th poisonous potato. Yeah, this is definitely the fastest strategy versus going boating. Sea potatoes are a beautiful concept, but they're just not real yet. We haven't reached that level of technology. Is your channel still dying? Sadly not. It's, I'd say it's been stagnant in terms of growth for a while. But it's been, it definitely, I mean, I've been glad that it hasn't died. I think if I was at the current level I am right now, like a few years ago, I think I'd be freaking out pretty hard. But everything's fine. I'm glad that it's not the biggest single thing in my head. Counts Astute, the challenge just gets a double chest of every item, I think. Has video frame by frame in books, says Alistair Wimbush. You know what's crazy? The idea of flipbook, like before videos were invented, I bet flipbooks were this like amazing idea. Like, whoa. It's like you're seeing a thing, man. Like, there's so many technologies that like were amazing until the thing that replaced it came out. And everyone's like, oh, that's like pretty lame by comparison. Why are you streaming so late? Because I didn't know how long it would take me to get this many poisonous potatoes. I underestimated the poison potato challenge. How you alive? What the freak? Okay, plenty of good stuff happening. You should speedrun getting a random effect. Speedrun. I really do like the idea of speedrunning a whole stack of poison potatoes. But yeah, let's do this. Like MP3 players. Yeah, MP3 players are such a weird, like, actually, here's a funny fact. I got given a MP3 player as a gift. Not a gift, like a prize. So every, there was this tool. I'm almost worried to say what it was, but there was this like homework tool that our school had where you could revise at any time as well as doing homework. And so a lot of teachers, if they were feeling lazy, instead of assigning actual homework, they'd be like, just go do like half an hour on this on this learning site. And so everyone would do the minimum required for that. But then they said something along the lines of like, yeah, we'll have a prize for whoever's done the most hours on this website at the end of the year. And I worked out that the way they calculated hours spent on the site was rather than working out how long you actually were on there, they just counted every test as being 0.17 hours or 0.33 hours. So 10 minutes or 20 minutes. I don't know why they concluded that that's how long every test took. And there was no limit on how many times you could do the same test. So I did the same test over and over and over and over and over again. So it, it was like, it gave me 10 minutes worth of credit, but it took me like 5 seconds. And so, yeah, I repeatedly did this. Cool math games. I had to convince one of my teachers at some point that Cool Math Games was actually educational. They're like, ooh, I don't know about that. I did the same with Neopets at one point. I was like, look, there's a maths game on here. So like, I'm not doing this for the Neo points, I'm doing this for the maths learning. Because it's our, it's our SATs coming up this week. Anyway, so yeah, it took like 15 seconds to have 10 minutes of time. So I got my time up in like the ludicrous amounts, like 30, 40, 50 hours. And I was like, okay, and I forgot about it all year. And then the end of the year came, and they're giving out prizes. And I remember, it was like, oh yeah, it's prestigious, I won. And everyone's like, oh, can't believe you spent all that time on it. And I wanted to tell people like, no, I just cheese things. And I totally did just tell anyone who asked like, oh, you're such a nerd spending so much time on that. I was like, no, I worked out this hack, here's how that works. And, but yeah, in exchange, what they gave me was a wonderful, oh, 10 potatoes, by the way. Okay, we're here. We can go to the Nether finally. It's actually gonna be very hard without a pickaxe, isn't it? So, yeah, we need to make a wooden pickaxe. Maybe a couple. And then we're doing this. Okay, chat, watch this. This is the most glorious thing you're ever gonna witness with your eyes. Like, your life is downhill from this moment. Hate to tell you. But look at this. So I have 10 poisonous potatoes. And now I eat a poisonous potato. And I eat a poisonous potato. And I eat a poisonous potato. and I eat a poisonous potato, and another, and another. And I got re-poisoned again that time. But now we get all the way up to 10, and we're gonna start healing. But before we mess up and lose our stuff, boom, no effect taken. 10 poisonous potatoes now means that we can start healing up, because all you need is some milk to wash them down, and then they're not actually poisonous. Boom. Isn't this glorious? Isn't this glorious? Ooh, 4 hearts. If this was Java, I think we wouldn't get any hearts. But because it's Bedrock, as long as we don't move around, we should be just fine. Oh yeah. Oh, isn't this glorious to watch? 6 hearts now. 6.5? Yeah, 6.5. You can eat poisonous potatoes, and they are A-okay as food. I think realistically, to do this regularly, you'd need to have a lot of milk buckets and a lot of poisonous potatoes. But if you bear in mind, if I wanted to do that exact same thing with regular potatoes, it would take 20 potatoes and 0 milk buckets. So 10 poisonous potatoes and 1 milk bucket is easier in my opinion, and therefore, wow, look at how that just worked. All that work for the meme, says Dazed and Confused Sean. All that work for the meme. Let's go to the Nether now, huh? Better not take any more damage, says Katia C. Now that I know how much damage I take, I literally have to avoid it like it is the plague, right? So you do not need food for in the Nether, says Peen. Nah. Nether is famously the easiest place for speedruns. I've never seen an issue in the Nether. Oh, that was a fun joke. Should have realized I was making it, huh? Pretty glorious moment, I would say, all things considered. Okay, I can't believe I missed the tip that said, let's go Brandon. I've never seen one of those in real life. So now we need to, wait, are poisonous potatoes more saturating than potatoes? Yep. I don't know how that's true, but it is true. I like I like how ToyCat will make something useless into a challenge. That's the point of useless items. They're there to make you challenge yourself. I think we're gonna start taking this down. Wouldn't it be funny if we died just immediately to lava and it was all for nothing? It would be glorious, right? It would be absolutely glorious. Oh, okay. Almost happened. But it didn't happen. And here we are in a warped forest biome. Sorry, a crimson forest biome. So we just need to not have any poisonous potatoes. Get us at this moment. It's the mold on the potato that gives the extra hunger. Mold is good for you. It is true. Doctors and scientists want you to believe it's not. So you keep eating cereal and, you know, whatever else. So the ruling elite can get their goodies. But trust me when I say it's not true. More proteins from the insects that infected it. I've always wondered why we don't eat insects. Like, they're basically just crisps if you fry them hard enough, right? And there is protein in there. Like, and like, it's always weird when you say it, but like, ooh, that's gross. Isn't it gross that you eat like a baby cow? Or I think it's a baby sheep, right? Isn't that the... Ooh, a bastion! Okay. Saw Sand Valley over there too. This is nice. ToyCat plays a lot of Minecraft. Shouldn't you be... Tobey Maguire plays a lot of Minecraft. Shouldn't you be in the next Spider-Man movie? See, Tobey Maguire is the closest thing to complimentary I have as far as people saying good things about me. Prawns are just sea insects. Oh yeah, prawns are such a weird thing that we just eat and pretend is normal. Definitely find that to be weird. I think cows and stuff were easier to farm than insects. Yeah, that's probably a big part of it. You can just keep a cow in one place and then murder him 10 years from now. A lot harder to do that with a bug. I think there was a spider. I opened the windows of this room recently and spiders got in, and then I realized, oh, yeah, don't want to open the windows again. Because I, like, the fact that, like, spiders can just invade your life is definitely a fact I'm not fond of. Anyway, so things are going pretty well right now. I'm here at a bastion. And now I'm going to do some MLG Pro Strat jumping. Yeah, look at that. And now we grab some... I don't want to use dirt, so I'll use oak wood planks. And we'll kind of jump along the side here. Because nothing bad has ever happened with this strategy. Spiders are an enemy of mankind. Unsubscribe so a house fire kills your spiders. Oh, we're at the top. Oh, it's one of these types. Okay. So now, let's go murder some piglins, I guess. Let's go. I've got some gold on, so actually only the brutes will care about me. There's 3 brutes. Okay, that's fine. Oh, they have way more health than I remembered. Oh, no, no. Did I get hit from behind? Okay, no, I didn't. Okay, so as long as we don't fall through a hole in the ceiling, and those do exist, by the way. Oh, no, 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 not from behind, not from behind. Well, thank you very much for watching this live stream challenge. Hope you all enjoyed it. And we'll try it again tomorrow. Goodbye. That was exactly what I wanted. I'm gonna level with you. I could have made evasive actions and I could have been like, oh yeah, no, no, no. It was funnier to die that way. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I had to. I had to. I'm gonna go play some Time Splitters now. Goodbye. Oopsie. Oh, I've got a video coming out. Let me check. Is it out? Is it out as soon as the stream is over? Today's video is on the drive. Okay, I've got a video coming out you should watch instead of whatever this was. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember to tell a story to yourself about how it went. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Oh, I'm still streaming. I hit stop on the timer, not on the stream. So how's the weather? Is it good? That's good. Yeah, it's been pretty cold here recently. So opening the windows makes the inside cold. And you don't want to make the inside cold because it costs a lot of money to make it hot again. It's the crazy thing about the world. You know, why is it during the summer you open your windows to get cold in, but during the winter you open your how does that work? Surely during the summer opening your windows should get the hot in. I don't understand. All I know is that I hope you all enjoyed, because I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.